What's up, everybody? How you doing today? I'm gonna play some Apex Legends, have some fun. Turning a flash on. Play some rank. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. I'm having a wonderful day. We're gonna be playing some Apex Legends rank for a little bit. Get in the gold, work our way up to plat eventually. Store. Saw something about a Watson skin. ALGS Championship sale. Yeah. There we go. Alright, we just need one win. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Make sure there's no lag, so I'm doing goofy hand signs. Looks like it's okay. Everybody here be just fine.
Lock and load, rinse, repeat. It's that simple. Valkyrie on station, ready for anything. Hell, everything.
These legs weren't
Oh,
made
dude,
for walking.
let's do this. Hopefully we get some wins.
This is your champion.
Three down and locked. Let's land over there.
Let's see 1 second. Alright, we're going down. Dang, there's a ton of teams here. Wow.
Shooting at me.
Wings up.
Need some gear.
Hop in the chimney. Recharging shield.
I get some gear codes. You're right there.
First blood. Oh, we've got to do that again. And again. Then maybe again.
Wings up.
Off the bike. Another squad is incoming.
Oh, no. There's another squad.
Hop in the chimney.
Wings out.
Shooting at me.
No kill leader. Calling the supply.
I'm down.
Tango down. Gotta watch it.
Wings up.
Dang, man. That sucked. What do you know? Looks like the first game up. think we're gonna. I haven't been doing any VR content obviously lately. We'll be getting back into that soon. I was just kind of just taking a quick break from it. But I will finish the Half-Life Alyx and Death Horizon. And what else was I doing? I was doing a lot of things, but I got a couple other games coming up that we're gonna play, probably starting next week, maybe. I think you'll be surprised. It's pretty cool. I'm excited about playing them, so we will see. Dang, just got destroyed. So hopefully next game's better. Been stuck on the edge of gold here for like days. I literally just need a halfway decent game and I'm good. Alright, here we go.
AKA Kaidi, Valk, and the Ghost of Viper.
The championship is ours.
Oh, I want to play some Titanfall here soon too again. Supposedly Titanfall's got a huge like resurgence of player base, which is completely understand that. It's a freaking amazing game.
What do you get for the girl who has everything?
Wish they would come out with a new Titanfall.
More.
Introducing your
Yeah,
champion.
the Titanfall Battle Royale, like not this, but like an actual Titanfall Battle Royale would be so fun. I could get into that.
Some live for the
I'm calling
chaos
ball.
of battle.
Let's land over
I
there.
prefer restoring order.
There we go.
I love this part!
Taken dab.
Let's scope this quadrant out here.
Heard that.
Attention.
Duocean? I haven't
First
played
blood?
the Duocean in a minute.
Man, imagine passing out.
Give it a try.
Wings out.
I gotta remember to. Anytime I don't play Valk, I still do that because I made a habit of it. I accidentally killed myself a few times in the past just making the jump. It's super annoying.
Using grapple.
Some of us aren't in the ring. Grab what you can and move.
I need a decent light or gun, not mag.
Let's go this way.
I'm out of
Later,
ammo.
champ.
Someone over there. Never mind.
Box 3, sending the payload. Wings up.
Fucking nerd.
Let's do some shopping.
I am taking fire, friends.
Mama's gonna grab
I'm gonna waste all my ammo before I can get anything to
Wings
use.
out.
I'm down.
Wings up.
Enemy down.
Wings out.
Crap, dude.
One moment.
Crashing and burning here, people. Got a bandit. Got it. No.
The enemy.
Did you charge out there with a bow check? Oh goodness. I like the bow check, just it's not a like one-on-one weapon like up close. It's nuts. Can't say much. I really didn't do anything in that game. Man, it's sucking it up. I'm just going backwards. I just need like a crapshoot game, and I got it. No, we'll get it. We'll get it, guys. We'll get it. We shall be victorious. Let's see, arenas. I'm gonna kill this spreads 1. Gosh, I suck at this. This is actually pretty high for me though. Actually, 0.73 kill death ratio. Halo, I do pretty good with KD, but battle royales, man, just the randomness, all that crap bothers me. Contracts and Yoja
Safety's
Hunter
off. Weapons free.
are our teammates. What's up, gentlemen?
AKA Kaidi, Valk, and the Ghost of Viper.
I am Blood Hunter. You can call me Bloodhound.
You can call me Bloodhound. Blood Thunder.
Introducing your champion.
Just want to give a shout out to all my fans watching. I love you guys. I love you.
Alright, let's decimate this one.
Let's make a varsity play for the deck.
Heard that. Prepare for battle.
We can cruise over here.
Let's explore this ladder spotted.
It's like you don't have anybody raining on us. I can tell. Starting off with these guns is a nightmare. I want to try to get a devotion again and get a turbocharger, but the likelihood of me getting a turbocharger is like ridiculously bad. So I don't know.
Ah, champion's out, huh?
First blood.
First blood.
I'll probably just save it and grab a bolt whenever I find one.
Wings up.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
We are not all
And got next ring.
Wings out.
scanning the area.
Wings up.
Let's reposition here.
I remember when this season was coming out. Respawn's like,
Wings
it's gonna be
out.
the most Titanfall game ever. It's gonna have tons of Titanfall stuff in it.
New kill leader.
Yeah.
They can have it. My sights are set higher.
There's not a lot of Titanfall editions. I guess they're like counting on Valk being the big Titanfall edition, but
Wings up.
wasn't all that big. I was expecting more.
Cargo bot shot down.
My fault, I should have expected that.
Got a bogey on my marker. Wings out.
Attention.
Still a good season though.
There is a new kill leader.
Not down in the season. Enjoy the season.
Marking our surroundings.
Wings up.
I have obtained a vault.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Explore this way. Dibs. Might be something good this way. Gotta help us.
Bogey over there. Bogey over there.
Level 1. Key to the vaults right here. Come get her.
Wings out. Guess who's got a vault key? Wings up. Cruising over there to check out the loot situation.
Let's do this.
I'm with you.
Blood Thunder!
On your 6.
We got 80 rounds. Dang, man.
New kill leader appointed.
What is in here?
New kill leader.
If they're getting cocky, they're getting sloppy.
I'll pick that.
Bless me with sight. Flying over here.
Alert 5, Valkyrie Actual. Ready for burn, how copy?
Warning. Movement in progress.
Okay.
We're inside the ring. One less thing to worry about.
All Father, give me sight.
Bandit close by, visual clear.
Extended light to those who need it. There is an extended energy mag here. Level 3.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Tally on Bandit here.
Care package incoming. Y'all earned this. Just watch your backs.
Oh my god. Seriously, does it take that long to loot one little area?
All Father, give me sight.
Wow. Take your times.
Bless me with sight.
Kind of Discord together. This is annoying. Take like 20 minutes to loot.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
A champion marking our surround. Thanks. Heavy ammo here.
Main engine burn. For those trying to small children, this is a much more than a long view.
Taking fire. Scanning Taking a moment to recharge my shield.
Recharging shields. Reloading.
Loot here. Hostile right here.
Frag out.
Taking
Frag out.
making contact. Cancel that.
Charging on my shield. Wings up.
Recharging my shield. Target over there. Half the squads remain. We will win.
Round
Wings up.
Scanning the area.
countdown.
Enemy in sight.
Replicator being delivered.
Replicator incoming. Recharging shields.
Damage of hostile.
Popping a
Bandit down.
Recharging my shields.
Charging up my shield.
Taking a moment.
Reloading. Hey, who invited the third party? up. Fox 3, signal clear. Good time. Reloading. Bandit bought the farm.
Marking our surroundings.
Spotted. Double timing it. Bandit down.
Flag grenade set.
Bogey here. Need shields.
Scanning the area.
Fire.
Reloading.
One sec. Healing up.
Marking our surroundings. Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Rings nearby. About to get hit with an EM.
Dang, dude.
I bet you want to. I'll tell the truth. Beat you.
Place got busy. Holy crap, really? What all that looting worked out for. That's crazy. What was that? Yeah, there we go.
I'm cruising along.
I don't know about cruising along, but we made it. Made it to gold. Your thumper. I have an idea who that might be. Alright, let's get another game going here. So what is it saying about Watson skin? I like Watson skins. Punk Rocket. Interesting. Nothing about the Watson skin. Like when you get in, it said something about a flash event. Here it is. Arena flash event proves measurements are. Let's see if you combat. Complete arenas to earn points. Claim prizes below. You have a week to secure them. Newsflash. Challenges will be offered at my discretion. It's an interesting Watson skin. Bright plumage. So we play a bunch of arenas and we get a Watson skin. It's highly tempting. I might play one or two more of these, see if we can rank up one more time, and then we might do some arenas so we can hopefully get the Watson skin, because we do love our Watson. These games are taking a minute to get into. 2 matches, get 10 knocks, win 1 match, deal 2,000 damage, 2 matches in arenas in a row. It's all pretty easy in arenas. Arenas master.
You know, they're always looking around, but they never look up. Their loss.
Their loss.
I've seen it all. Nothing surprises me.
It's cool race game. Live climb.
Breathe easy. Watch your side and never quit.
Like, come on, robot, let's go. Never played raid. Have that skin.
Better find me before I find you.
am I playing with controller people? Must be working, or they must be together in the
Let's
party.
make a varsity play for the deck.
Heard that. Not a good idea for me. Dropping in, hang on. Hostiles, let's go this way. Forget that. Enemy spotted.
Okay.
Taking damage.
Opening
Crap. Oh, come on, really? And then land where they pinged. Freaking bullcrap. Yep.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Yeah, they didn't even land where they pinged. That's jacked up, man.
Safe there.
Dag nabbit. We'll play. I don't know, man. Let's play some arenas. Let's see. Arenas. Let's see if we can get that Watson skin. Wonder how long it's gonna take. Let's see, arena flash events. 250. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 100 points there. We'll get these all. We'll get these all. They really just put me back into
Valkyrie on station, ready for anything.
Mr. McBooger balls.
Hell, everything.
Today will be our
This
day.
game makes me so angry sometimes.
Break a leg. Mine are made of steel.
I'm pretty sure it's put me back in right. Could be wrong. I did. Oh no, I didn't. Okay.
The hunt begins.
Oh frack! I didn't mean to
Let
pick
us
Valkyrie.
find our prey.
Dang, damn it!
What do you think is over here?
I did not mean to buy Valkyrie. I was gonna get Lifeline.
Rápido. Snatch some materials, amigos.
I have gathered materials. Marking our surroundings.
Got company. They're not here to sell.
Fox 3, sending it home.
I'm taking fire. I have fallen.
Frack, dude. Anytime, any help.
Mayday! Grounded! Careful. Need bogey here. Bandit here. Got bandit.
Oh, dude. Can I change my legend?
Prepare for victory. Prepare
Let me go with Eva.
Materials there.
That was annoying. Alright, let's get the win though. This time, Bloodhound, don't run off and get yourself jacked up.
Reloading.
I have gathered materials. Bless me with sight. Arcstar!
Okay.
Wings up. Recharging shields.
Must go faster!
Care package arrived. Shoot next week.
Wings up. Incoming care package. Hold up.
No. Dang, nabbit, dude.
Bogey, going over here.
Bloodhound, right there. Oh, that's not Bloodhound.
Wasn't out.
That's the other guy.
Bogey here. Bogey right here. Got a bandit.
Guys. I should have picked freaking Dr.
Match nears its end. Do not surrender.
Game faces on, Squadron. They only need one more point to win.
It's go time!
Wings up.
Most relents.
Snatch some materials, amigos.
Wings up.
Reloading.
Arcstar out. Taking fire. Frag. Charging on the shield. Taking fire.
Care package. Return time for you.
Care package coming down.
Right there, dude. Pay attention.
Recharging my shield. Down that one. Down, but alive.
Dang, bro.
Reloading. Taking fire. Sergeant Shields, come on.
Dang, nabbit, man. These guys. Needs teammates to get on. What should I get for that? Oh, full arena run. Got that. And wow, I thought I almost had that. Man, I only dealt 306 altogether. That's pretty bad. Well, dag nabbit. playing this time. Just my arena game player.
You know, they're always looking around, but they never look up. They're lost.
Product kids, bro.
Death stalks the ignorant. Intelligence will guide us to survival.
Let's do this. Alright. Going against Jacob Wolfson. I can't even say that name. Boom. Like,
Stick together.
Gaga Boo
Ain't
Boo
nobody
Boo or
gonna
something like
stop
that.
us.
Oh, I can't see it. Wait, can you change your legend again? No, I can't. Okay. I was wondering about that.
Let's go this way.
Alright. Let's get some crafting materials real quick before they show up. Oh, wow. They're really shooting already.
Fox 3, visual clear, good tone.
Crafting materials in. Nobody's going on my right. Ooh, volume.
Spotted, taking fire.
Taking fire. Reloading.
Where are you?
Charging up my shields.
Taking fire.
Taking fire.
Gas
Okay.
deployed.
No. Oh. That hurt.
Contact with target.
Man, he's thirsty. The crazy thing is my teammates didn't even shoot him while he's just sitting there trying to kill me. Nice shot. Dang, man. Oh, did not mean to do that. Shotgun. Can afford both. Wait, what the heck's going on? Right there. What the crap just happened? Alright, let's go this way.
Let's explore this way.
Round 2.
Right, okay.
You have your target.
Let's give him circle advantage. Brilliant.
Some materials here.
They're not here because they're probably smart once the circle.
Materials, check.
Got some extra supplies.
I don't have any range.
Target spotted.
Now we're trying to move our way into circle.
I hope this makes things interesting.
Oh, that thing was our teammate. Crap, I forgot he was toxic.
Right out.
Oh crap, no! Circle!
I am incapacitated.
Want to check it out over there. Contact with target. Contact with hostile.
There's only one left. Finish him, dude.
This is my favorite part.
1v1. Maybe. The other one made. I guess the other one made it. Or they're just not dead yet. Should be 1v1, I think. The other one's downed. Who's behind them? I guess I had time to res them. Nice. Who's getting no health? Get your health up. No, no, freaking Pathfinder's pushing it. No. Ah, dude, that was a good game. You did good. Nice try. Eva.
Game faces on, squadron. They only need one more point to win.
We gotta win this. I should have grabbed the freaking.
Let's go this way.
Round 3.
Got some materials for us.
What does that sound? Those
Got some
jetpacks jacked
extra
up.
supplies.
Materials, check.
The freaking jetpacks jacked up.
Getting shot at. Recharging shields.
Looks like a care package is coming in. Big things in that. Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Recharging shields.
Recharging my shields.
Taking fire.
Breathe it in. Subject down.
Axta out.
Taking fire. Find out me.
Hey, dude. Kill that one. Dag nabbit, man.
Reloading.
It's not doing too hot on this one today.
You may impress me yet, legends.
Alright, well, that sucks. At least the team wasn't awful that time. Open the pack. Boom. Two Pathfinder skins. Wow. Skill. Skill to pay the bills. Oh man. The rest of this week, I'm not sure what times I'll be on or if I'll be on at all. But I will be back to normal schedules next week. For sure. I got a lot of work to do this week. Get caught up on things. So
ready for takeoff in 10.
I'll try to have a video uploaded sometime later in the week. Probably Friday. Probably, I'm not sure what type of video it'll be, but on the channel. We'll get something uploaded. Guessing it'll probably be I don't know. I just don't know what I'm gonna upload later this week.
Ugh, I'm starving. Is anyone else starving? Selling ovary for some ramen right now.
That voice sounds so familiar.
Legends.
Try.
Stick together. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. Might be something good this way.
Do not bore me. Round 4,587.
Yo, got us some materials.
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
Perfect.
Recharging my shields.
Rockstar.
Extra supplies over here.
Taking fire.
Recharging my shields.
Sending care package.
She passed out close.
Yo, we should def check out that care
Shield cell
package.
here.
Get shot at. Got trouble here.
Taking fire. Reloading.
Definitely don't want the enemy getting those.
I'm down.
Reloading.
Dang it, man. Teammates.
Arm yourselves, legends.
Shotgun.
Let's explore this way.
Round 2.
Alright, we gotta win this one, guys. A couple in a row already that we haven't won.
Shot at.
Dang.
Just keeping my shields recharged.
Ow, I'm dead. Bogey right here.
Alright, man.
Reloading.
Come on.
Reloading. Another enemy down.
Dang it, dude, I had him! Dang it, I had him!
Not a dragon worth chasing.
Did that guy really freaking leave? Oh my gosh. Freaking tools, man.
Shift your carcass. We can't let him win now.
Probably left before we even finished the round, too. Freaking losers, dude.
Attacking over there.
Round 3. I'm beginning to enjoy this.
I think I got an idea for after this round. I think we're gonna try to learn how to wall jump and stuff in the game. Find a YouTube video for it and see if we can practice some wall jump. Dang it, dude. Dang it. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll just we'll practice some wall jumping and stuff like that while I ever use it.
Very impressive,
But
Legends.
it's
You lived
something to try.
another day.
Let me pull it up here real quick. Got my junk on here. Don't want anybody to see that. Let's see. Messing up all over. Let's see here. All right, let's go to training. How to wall bounce.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about one of the most infamous things in Apex Legends, which is the wall bounce, as you already saw me kind of tackle and already do. We're going to take this down to the bare basics. And remember, when we talk about the basics, there was a movement video we put out on Saturday, which we talked about wall bouncing. Not really wall bouncing, but the basics of understanding how to have overall movement in Apex Legends. So let's take wall bouncing down to the bare basics and really teach this and talk about the fundamentals. So real quick, what is wall bouncing? So obviously a wall bounce is going towards the wall and then breaking down. So let's break this down. Now obviously what you need to do, the first thing is obviously inputs. On controller, wall bouncing is a lot more difficult to achieve. Unfortunately, I am on PC, so I will be breaking down from the PC perspective, but when you're a controller, the reason why I choose certain keybinds on PC is to make sure I maximize on my input. So whenever you're doing a wall bounce, I actually prefer to do, and I have my crouch to toggle to Z, and also crouch hold. Now the reason why you want it to toggle, so I move my hand off the keyboard, right? So that's a toggle. Now if you hold this, obviously if you let go midway through, the issue that you run into there is that you have to hold that input. So holding additional inputs while you're moving can be quite difficult. I mean, it's not impossible, but it just makes it a little harder to achieve this. It's much easier to have it put on toggle, especially on controller. Having toggle is going to be a little bit easier, so you have to just press it once and then you have to worry about the input later. Now if you run towards the wall, remember our prior guide on Saturday, and of course if you haven't seen that, check out Noob to Pro movement guide. But obviously whenever you slide and then you jump and go towards the wall, that's how you get your maximum movement, right? So that's the bare basic of that movement. So you jump and go towards the wall. Now there's a two-piece here, right? So we break this down. Obviously first we did the slide and then we jump. You need to jump again once you hit that wall. So let's do that a few times together. Ready? This is the most basic way to do a wall bounce. This is a great way to practice. So you want your crosshair to be center on the pole here. And obviously what happens, you see the gun up here. So we're going to jump and bounce. Let's do that again. Jump and bounce. And ideally, whenever you, and we talked about this in the starter guide, is you want to jump and maximize on the highest point of your speed when you're wall bouncing. So this is the most simple wall bounce. This is a great way to practice initially. Just understanding what a wall bounce is, right? So if we break this down again, toggle, slide, jump, and then jump again. So you're jumping right when you see your character hit the model of the wall. And bounce. Now what you see a lot of pro players do is you use this for momentum. Why do we use the wall bounce? Well, the reason the wall bounce is useful is, one, you have more movement as you're trying to get away from a target. It also gets you further ahead. So let's say we were running away from somebody and somebody's chasing us. Wall bouncing at maximum inertia, and let's not screw up the wall bounce. Let's do that again. See, this is what we practice. Can get you a lot more speed and movement, making you a harder target to hit whenever you do it correctly. So what can you wall bounce off of? Well, the answer to that is pretty much practically anything. The only issue that you run into when you wall bounce is things that will have you stick. So here's a really great example. This happens in the cars on World's Edge. It happens, like, you can even wall bounce off this. Let's see if I can time it right. Let's give this a shot. You can wall bounce even off this. Is like more of like a professional way to like practice and know that you can hit your wall bounce, right? Because you can even wall bounce off that thin target right there. Boom. There's your wall bounce.
Yeah,
so you can wall bounce off anything, but the problem occurs whenever something is around head level. This is hard to wall bounce off of, and the reason why it's harder to wall bounce off of is because your character wants to immediately go into a holding and grabbing animation, which makes it a little bit more difficult. So if you're going to time the wall bounce, what you want to do is hit right when you're on the wall to get that maximum bounce. Like the issue that you have on this is that it's harder to time it because your character wants to go into an animation. This happens on the new map of Olympus quite a bit. Whenever you're trying to wall bounce off something, you can actually get the wall bounce, but you have to time exactly hitting this part of the wall with a maximum speed and inertia. The problem is that once you wall bounce, you really don't really have much to go. But again, practice bouncing off various objects. So you can even bounce off this. You can bounce off that. You can bounce off this wall. There's a lot you can do with the wall bounce that really benefits. So if you're looking at the wall bounce here, as you look at various objects that are lower height, you'll find whether or not you can successfully wall bounce. Now, if you're thinking of more of an advanced technique when it comes to wall bouncing, you wall bounce and then you get over the wall. Let's do that correctly. This is a great one to practice.
Every time.
And remember, any sort of movement in the way, see how it skips the crawling animation there? Like, you know, it just skipped it all together. So you just, you know, immediately are bounced over the wall, but obviously do it correctly. But it skips that animation.
Oh, see, I did there.
Once you bounce over the wall in the correct format. If this wall's a little shorter, that's whenever you need to hit, let's say, for example, right there to get a successful wall bounce. So let's break this down again. Remember the keybinds, just to kind of recap. I use toggle and I use scroll wheel for my jump. And I've talked about that in prior videos. The reason why you use scroll wheel is because it helps you maximize on the input. If you're on controller, and I've seen controller players do this as well, is that the hard part is timing it right. So let's say if I press space right on it using the space key, it's a little harder to time because sometimes you'll fail at it and not time it right. That's why I prefer to use scroll wheel, because I can pretty much get it almost like 9 or 10 out of times, depending on which. But that usually, this pretty much encompasses all of wall bouncing. There's a lot of things you can do. You can wall bounce to get to places you couldn't get to. There are some objects where you straight up just can't wall bounce off of, and that's perfectly fine. There's the cars, there's various objects. Just an example right here. You can't wall bounce off this. Let's see if I'm still right about that. I don't think you can wall bounce off these.
That was pretty cool.
Well, you can. There's certain objects, though, in general that you can't wall bounce off of, but experiment. Pretty much anything on the map that you can crawl or touch in terms of your character model can be wall bounced off of. And these are very vital in a gunfight when you're trying to get away and somebody's chasing you. And let's kind of recap, even if you're running away, let's say you're running away from somebody and you're sliding down, you're building maximum inertia and speed. This is extremely beneficial because it makes you just harder to hit. So when you're sliding down a hill, or you're even in a gunfight and you're trying to shoot somebody, you know, you're trying to climb up on a wall and, like, you know, just kind of get creative, right? So if you're sliding down here and you say, oh shoot, they're right behind me, what am I supposed to do? Let me wall bounce and kind of get away, incorporate a bunny hop, kind of get creative. Oh, they're still behind me, let me run away, wall bounce. A lot of different ways that you can spin this. Again, the momentum kind of builds, and let's kind of recap some of the other things you can incorporate into the wall bounce. So let's say you wanted to wall bounce and incorporate into a Q. That's also huge. You can do it with a Wraith. Let's say you wanted to wall bounce as a Wraith just because she's got faster movement speed. While in this, if you kind of time it right, obviously. I'm doing this live just as an example. So let's proper Q one more time. The increased movement speed will increase a jump, right? Horizon has faster mobility while in the air for a wall bounce. See how she has more directional pull. This also incorporates to her bunny hop.
That pretty good.
She just has a little more control, really. It's not necessarily faster per se, but when you're doing this, she's got a little bit more control, which is pretty nice. Other characters that you can incorporate a wall bounce. Octane's stim can be quite useful with a wall bounce because he increased speed. Let's see here. Bloodhound, whenever he has this ult. Gibby, his wall bounce is great, but he's also the size of a house, regardless, so it can be a little harder. It looks like he's slower, but keep in mind it's just his arm movement is just a little slower, you know. Kind of a big boy, big house, right? We look at Lifeline, good wall bounce. Pathfinder can also wall bounce. Revenant, actually, this is a great point. Revenant actually struggles more with wall bouncing.
It's interesting. Alright, cool. We're getting some wall bounce tips. Let's see how much difference the jump. Key binding changes. Ping system.
Contact.
Oh, that was jacked up.
Contact with I-style.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be. Oh wow. Well, bounce is a lot easier with the freaking mouse wheel. I just gotta get used to remembering that my mouse wheel is gonna be the button. Ooh, look at that. It's gonna mess me up though, changing my weapons. So I slide my finger.
Hostile close.
I'm gonna be hitting this space button. Going, oh yeah, it's not my jump anymore. Oh, you definitely get the wall bounce way easier with the mouse wheel. I'm glad I tried it. Jeez, that was way more accurate. See if I can bounce. Let's do bounce, slide. No. Bounce, slide. No. I'm not getting on these.
Hostile right here.
Not completely against that being my jump button. That all seems easier to a degree. I'm just gonna have to remember it's there.
Isn't my birthday already? Making contact with enemy.
Interesting. I think I'm doing it too early. So I was never that guy that could like smash
Contact with
buttons in the old school games like perfect timing. That was never me, so it's be a little difficult.
Contact with target.
I keep hitting the wrong button for jump. Ooh, that was a good one. Launched me.
contact.
I'm gonna keep doing that too.
Contact with
Dang it.
target.
That was gonna annoy the crap out of everybody. Okay. Anyways, we had fun with it. .6:30. Hour and a half. So I'll be back in a little